know what hit him.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 30-yard line.
180.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. Rashad Bateman,
27 yards.
and the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Tyler Luke now for the extra point.
And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score. Ravens 7, Bills 0.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Allen.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
First down.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
And Cook will get in for a Bills touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They go play action with Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Now Lamar changing the play. Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Draw play. This is Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. These two teams all tied after one. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a third down coming up. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
Well, good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
That's on the 32-yard line.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 31 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
The touchdown loop back out to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up. This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
To the air, Allen. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Allen.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
1st down, here's the run with Cook.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. This is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close.
And Cook will get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Bills have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. A final shot before half for Allen. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 2nd half is underway.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
A great job defensively taking away his receivers, and he was forced to put that one into Lake Erie, but that's what good quarterbacks do. They don't take unnecessary chances if they don't have to.
A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Quick throw here by Allen, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now flags come in. I think one of the Ravens got going a little early. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. This time, Jackson will throw it.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the 1st down.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
They go play action here on 1st down. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal.
Mitchell is going backwards here. They come in and drop it all the way back at the 4-yard line.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
The 4-yard line.
Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens.
To Zay Flowers.
The 3-yard touchdown pass.
And the Ravens have retaken a third quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points.
And makes the score Ravens 22, Bills 15.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
The 22 more yards there and another first down.
Nice play call right there, and off the play-action fake, he bootlegged out to his right, and I really like the patience he showed handling the fake to make the defense buy it. Then I love how he zeroed in on his man coming all the way across the formation and stuck it on him for a nice gain.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 31 yards. And the Bills have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third.
That ties the game.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that will tie our game here in the third.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick, it heads straight out of bounds. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete.
A little bit of finger pointing and heavy discussion going on in the defensive backfield. It's man coverage, but they leave a guy wide open. They've got to be counting their lucky stars that this ball was overthrown.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
And he'll go down at the 28. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
Jackson from the shotgun. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. We'll come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Bateman there. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they'll get this down to the 10. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and goal, Baltimore.
And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
Real quick.
On the stop.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So that's going to move them half the distance.
First of all, you can't jump in this situation, but think about your play calling now. Could easily change what you want to do and maybe make things a little bit easier.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Go. Set up. What a shot. Go. Hey, report. No, we changed it.
Here's Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. T.J. Sanders drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Completes to Shakir once again. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. This is where, of course, it's good to have a veteran quarterback under center.
You would just be able to put on one of those blood pressure clips, and nothing would be different for him. He's done it many times before, expects to get it accomplished again.
Now Allen. And that throw behind his man. He missed him, incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he's got some space here. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Throwing, Allen. That is caught by Shakir. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. As they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Alert! 319!
Here's Allen.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown.